Hey YouTubies, welcome to my fitness channel. Today we're going to start our workout with a warm-up, and we're just going to do some easy and fun arm circles. You can also reverse the arm circles and go in the opposite direction. Now we're going to move into some toe touches. This is actually still considered our warm-up, and we're just trying to get our body warmed up. It's always important to do a warm-up before you actually get into your workout. Now we're going to get into a dynamic stretch. For my beginners out there, please take caution when doing these. Now we are getting into our full body workout. You want to kick left, right, squat down. And I'm deciding to do 2 squats. You can actually do 1 squat if you are comfortable with that. I just wanted to have a little bit more of a challenge, so I am doing 2 squats. I do want to turn around so you guys can see how to properly do your squats. It's important that you focus on keeping your back proportionate to when you squat down. Now, since we are doing the squats with weights, it's important that when you come up that you do not lock your knees. Now this next exercise, I like to call it a transition exercise, and it's just something that I like to do to prepare me for my next workout. It gives my body a chance to cool down a little without me taking a complete rest. Our next full body workout is my favorite. What you want to do is you want to take a free weight and hold it diagonal across from the leg that you're going to use to come up, and then you want to bring it into the thigh area when you bring the weight down. And this is a great full body workout. We're working our legs and we're working our core. I typically like to hold my core tight as I'm doing these to really make sure that I am using my core. This also works on your arms as well. If you use a heavier weight, it will help with muscular strength in your arms, and it definitely works on your legs as well. Our next exercise is going to focus on muscular strength. We are going to take the free weights and lift them above our heads. We are coming back to our arm curls. We want to make sure we keep those arms locked into our chest area, and it's also important to not drop the weights too far down when we release. We're going to repeat this exercise again. I did increase the weight. You can increase or decrease the weight for this exercise. I am back again, and I did change the weight again. You can go either up in the weight or down in the weight, but you just want to keep it consistent. So for example, if you decide you want to start with 20 pounds, you would want to go from 20 pounds to 15 pounds to 10 pounds. If you decide to go the other way, you would do 10 pounds to 15 pounds to 20 pounds. Whichever way you are comfortable with, you can do it that way. Now I have decided to move to the orange weights, and I'm doing the same exercise. I just changed the weight as I said before. Now I am back again at square one, and I am back to using the green weights, and I'm going to continue doing the same exercise I've been doing from the beginning. Now I'm moving back to the orange, and I am going to proceed to my workout. You may feel a little tired after all of these sets and reps, but it's important to keep pushing yourself. If you start feeling tired, just try to keep pushing yourself so you can finish. And I promise once you finish, you'll feel so much better about your workout, and you'll feel so much better about yourself. Now, our previous workouts were meant for the shoulders and more so the biceps. Now we are going to focus on our triceps. It's important when doing this exercise that you are mindful of where your head is and where the weight is. You don't want the weight to be too close to your head, and you also want to make sure you have control of the weight when you get ready to stop this exercise. If you are not familiar with this exercise, please ask someone to spot you so they can catch the weight and you can just release it when you're finished. Now we are going to complete the same exercise. We did increase the weight. Now we are using the orange weights before we use the green weights. At this point during the workout, you may start feeling a little fatigue. Try to avoid slinging your back or locking your legs. When you come up from the deadlift, you want your back to be in a straight position and you want your legs to not lock. Now we are doing toe touches. This is a great ab workout. And what we're going to do is we are going to reach up and try to touch our toes. You do not have to touch your toes. It's going to still work your core area. One thing that is important is you do not want your shoulder blades to touch the ground. You want your core to be engaged the entire time while doing this exercise. It's completely normal to take breaks when you are doing ab workouts. Now we're going to move into the bicycles. When you do the bicycles, you want to take your left or right elbow and you want to touch it with the opposite leg that you bring inward. Now we are getting back into position to do those deadlifts. I hope you're still with me because we are almost through with this workout and I'm sure you are doing a great job keeping up. Now we are back in position to do those toe touches. Now we are back in position to do those bicycles. We are back in position to start those deadlifts again. And I hope you're still staying with me. You are doing a great job. Push it, push it. If you need to take a break, that's completely fine. Now we are back in position to start those bicycles again. And I really enjoy the bicycles. I think it's a great exercise for the core. For these hip thrusters, I am actually going to put my feet together. I prefer to do it this way. There are two different ways that you can do this exercise. If you aren't comfortable with your feet touching, you can lay your feet flat on the ground and thrust up. Once you complete the number of reps you want it to complete, you can take a break and then begin with the hip thrust again. I did want to show you guys the second option of how to do the hip thrust. And we can take a quick little break. And now we can continue. If you don't need a break, that's great. Keep going. You're doing good. I always like to stretch after my workouts. Well guys, that concludes my video for today. If you guys enjoyed, please like and subscribe, and I will talk to you guys later. Have a blessed day. Bye.